Today, we explored 3 farms, one with imported fish, fish food, and farm-raised fish, in search of the rarest monster fish and the coolest aquarium fish we could find. So we're at another wholesaler, guys. My friend Tom from Fantastic Fish and Aquariums brought us to. He's right there in the back, my boy Tom. But we're very far from home. We're in Clearwater right now. There's some beautiful tanks and fish in here. They got both freshwater and saltwater. So we're gonna cruise around and see what the coolest stuff they have is. They actually have some shrimp down here. I haven't seen that yet at a wholesaler. They have the orange shrimp, some red cherry shrimp to the right of them. And then oh, they have all the shrimps. Oh, that is very, very interesting. They got some beautiful little bristlenose plecos right there, some smaller little lemon eye possibly. They could just be regular albinos. Tom's actually here picking up fish for his store. They got some beautiful loaches, some bichers right here, guys. And this is 1 of 3 stops. So we're gonna try to just run through this because there's a lot of tanks. Some very nice killifish right here. Oh, look behind you. Clown loaches and the rainbow fish. So we're actually here trying to see what the rarest fish we could find is. So I apologize if the audio isn't great, if my narration isn't all that great. We're just running around looking for stuff. And they have bumblebee catfish, yeah, right here. Oh, what are these? Oh, they got pearl danios, some other fish. I'm going to help Tom load up his car once he finishes checking everything out. But look, they have dwarf crawfish. So this store definitely sells some big chains for sure. I've seen a lot of their stock in those. They have some goldfish in this back row. There's a lot of stuff, guys, so we got to move fast because otherwise we might get lost.
They got saltwater.
Oh, look at the size of the elephant nose. Wow. What? Oh, bunch of clownfish. We'll get to the saltwater stuff in a second. I'm just gonna run through here really quick, guys, and we're gonna just see what oh, look, they got a bunch of frontosa. Oh, and king tiger plecos. Very nice. They got a lot of little knife fish right here, angelfish. Oh my God. Look at the size and color on these swordtails. Those are really, really pretty. And they got so many of these dolphins, or elephant nose, whatever you want to call them. Some dragon eel gobies. They got some crawfish right in here. And then right here, guys, we're back at the top with the discus. So they got some discus right there, dragon eel gobies. I actually got to remember to list those on the site. And then down in this tank, they have some hybrids, some very, very nice hybrids, I might add. But we're gonna walk around to the tanks we haven't gotten to yet. We just did 2 rows, maybe even 3. Oh, look, they have the cichlids I just got. They might have some females. So we're gonna definitely ask about those because I do wanna use them for a breeding project. We got some Viejos right here. Those I could catch in a pond by the 1,000. Oh, they got a Wells. Oh no, Captain K. We might need a Wells.
Is that a Wells catfish?
It's either a Wells or another species, but we're going to have to ask about it. Yeah, very hard to come by. I don't know if it's actually even legal for me to have those, but we'll check. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to ask about it. That's exactly why we came here with Tom today, just to get an idea. Guys, if you know what this fish is, comment it down below. I have never seen that before. We're gonna keep cruising through. I see a lot of tetras and stuff. We're gonna try to keep out of the way. And we're also gonna go over to blue crawfish. But we're also going to go over to the other section and see if they got some crabs right here and see if there's anything really interesting in the saltwater as well. But tons of pond fish. Oh, look how many green terrors there are. Well, those are technically gold psalms. If we're being technical, those are gold psalms. We're gonna keep cruising through here, see what else we got going on. A lot of cichlids, more plecos. What are we picking up today, Tom?
Right now, glowfish.
Glowfish.
My favorite.
Hell yeah. Are those Wells catfish over there? Let me see. I'm probably gonna ask about those just because I'm curious. Some nice iridescent sharks. I might ask about those too. You know me, I have a weak spot for them. Also, this is a Salvini cichlid like I was telling you about. Those are also in the canals here. Very nice. I think we're gonna run over to the saltwater side here in a second just to get a quick little glaze. I'm not gonna record as much of that because you guys aren't as interested in it. But yeah, they do have the Duboisies. Josh has them too, so I don't necessarily have much interest in them because, yeah. But very interesting, very cool. We're gonna ask about those though. We'll end up getting one because Tom's already picking one up, so we'll end up grabbing one of those guys. But like and subscribe.
That one and the black one over there, and then the follow on.
Yeah, I might get one of those because they're interesting.
Yeah, it's something different.
Yeah. It almost looks like a bullhead catfish, this guy. So I think if Tom picks him up, we'll buy him off of Tom or even just buy it off of them. I don't know. If Tom wants to give us his retail price for it, I might do it just because Tom's helping us out here a lot by bringing us to these really cool places. Very interesting. This is actually a pretty nice flower horn right here. And they also have some tinfoil barbs below them. So pretty interesting place. These fish are some of Captain K's favorite because they look like a snook almost. and they're albino. So now we're in the saltwater section, guys. They've got a lot of very nice invertebrates. Some of these could be wild caught as well. I don't really know where any of these fish are really come from. Tom was saying Asia is most of where those freshwater fish come from, but we're gonna be in here real quick, stay out of everybody's way. Ooh, they got some corals right here. Oh, gold hammers, 30 bucks. Very interesting. So I do want to sell some saltwater corals as well. So that will probably come down the line. I just really wanted to run in here real quick, just check out what all is happening in here while we have the time to do so. They actually do have some very nice colonies and stuff. Look at these hammers. These are nice hammer colonies. For those of you guys who are just solely into fresh, none of this will really make sense to you. But those of you guys who are into the reefing and saltwater stuff as well, like I am, you'll understand entirely what I'm talking about. But they got some nice plate corals right here too. Nice plate, some zoanthids. Nothing too crazy, but they definitely do have a nice group of stuff in here. You know, it's a pretty good store. So we're probably gonna go meet Tom up at the front, see if he's buying that Wells. I think it's a Wells. I don't know. It might not be a Wells. Tom's about getting that. He's getting all of them? I think. You guys will have to go to Fantastic Fish to get one for yourself. But I'm getting first dibs. They also have a strawberry grouper in here, guys. Very pretty little saltwater grouper. And yeah, camera doesn't do it justice, but they also have some beautiful big tangs right here. I noticed they also have a very nice big old puffer right there. It's a pretty good store. Overall, I'm pretty impressed with this wholesaler. Oh yeah, cowfish. Pretty nice little spot right here. So right here are a couple more fish species that I just wanted to show you guys real quick. This is what the warehouse looks in its entirety. It's a very big spot. I mean, there's tons of tanks in here, easily probably 100, if not more. And it just keeps going. There's countless little tetras in here, all over the place. There's so many little aquarium fish that, you know, one day might be listed on the site. And they have the most glowfish I've ever seen in one spot. Some more little gold psalms right here, and even more barbs and stuff like that. But they also had these guys, which I still don't know what they are. I tried to ask Tom, but I don't know. So we just got out the way of everybody's way, you know, let everybody do their thing. And then we noticed in this tank, guys, a very interesting fish that I have never seen before. They have one that's really big. So I'm gonna ask Tom what those are, and we might come home with one of those as well. We're still cruising around. I just asked Tom what those were. He thinks they're some kind of barb from Africa. And then we noticed, guys, they have octopus in here. Large octopus. There's 3 of them. Because we initially noticed, well, Captain K noticed the little mantis in this tank, which I don't know where he's at. There he is. Little mantis right there. But these octopus are huge. I've never seen them this big. And they're actually kind of like fighting each other here. I'll get you guys in close. Look, they're doing some octopus warfare in here, but they're very cool. They also had some weird little exotic saltwater fish like this seahorse right here. They had this weird looking crab that I have no idea what this species is either. And they also had some beautiful little mantis shrimp. Now these are the punching variant. They will crack your nail. And they had a little pipefish in this tank right next to this cute little baby lobster. Now, this is the food warehouse. I put it in slow motion because this is the only clip I recorded. They sell food to SeaWorld, fish farms, all sorts of aquariums. It's very cool. All right, guys, so we're at the fish farm right now, picking up some stuff. It'd be very hard to show you guys everything they have because they have acres of just concrete ponds. So we're just gonna carry these to Tom's truck. And this is just a little sample of what they got going on at the farm. This is one of the only indoor facilities they had over by where we were at. And these are just the stuff he like catches that are ready to sell. And it was full of koi, cichlid, things that are kind of more or less being quarantined for sale. That he's already got ordered. Yeah, those koi were awesome. Oh, they're so cute. But as you guys could see, this farm spanned it over easily 5 to 10 acres. And there's really no way to view every single pond without using some kind of vehicle like a golf cart or a mule. So unfortunately, we weren't able to run through this pond today. But as you guys could see, it is vast. It's a very, very large fish farm. So we're now in Tom's second store right here, guys, and we're going to be picking up one of these catfish. I just have to decide. I think I do want the smaller one of the group just because I really don't know if this is really a Wells or some other little species. It looks like a Wells.
Call it a stealth cat at the wholesaler.
Stealth cat at the wholesaler, but To me, it's giving a lot of Wells catfish, but this is actually Tom's second location. I've been here before without even knowing it because he just recently acquired it, but it's a very nice fish store here in Bradenton if you guys are interested in stopping by. It's very clean, very nice store. A lot of the same stock from the Fort Myers stuff, but he does, as you guys just saw, go to other places to get fish as well. But we're gonna bring this guy home and get him acclimated to the tanks. He also has a shop cat in here. Very cute little cat.
There's a couple of them. That's Freda.
Freda.
Probably someplace around here.
Yeah. I find it so funny how all his stores are trademarked with a cat.
But it's cute.
It's adorable. So I gotta see how much I owe him for this. And we're gonna head out of here. And now we're back at the house, guys. And before we get into adding that new fish into the tank, I do need to feed everybody. So here you go, you savages. They are treating the Lake Victorian cichlids very well, which I had thought they would, but you never know. Sometimes they get a little feisty with everybody, but we're going to have to actually clear out one of the 40 gallons for the new fish. We did some research on the ride down because it was a 3-hour car ride from all those little places I brought you guys to. I would have loved to do more at the farm, but honestly, walking that farm, impossible. It's like at least 5 acres of just pond after pond after pond. Next time around, maybe we'll be able to do like a full tour of that pond, maybe fish the ponds a little bit to try and catch out stuff we want. But we're going to clear out one of the 40 gallons that holds Wilson. If you guys don't remember, Wilson is a fish that survived the house fire and the aftermath for 6 months unheated, exposed to the elements alone. And I've had him alive in a tank ever since. I went back and caught him out. So we're gonna grab Wilson. We're gonna put him in a tank where he'll be safe. I do need to feed everybody else as well, but I'll do that in my free time. I do want to feed the tarpon with you guys because we've got some bloodworms right here and they actually aren't touching nothing but the bloodworms. So we're gonna see how they respond. Bloodworms, bloodworms, everybody get bloodworms. And it's a win. It's a win. There we go. There we go. They gotta learn how to trust me. And it's a little bit of a process anytime you get fish or catch fish. You gotta, figure out what they want to eat. But those guys do like the bloodworms. I do need to feed the pea puffers some bloodworms as well, along with this little weirdo in here, the random dumpster fish. You get some bloodworms, and I'll drop the rest in here now. Odds are, all the mosquito fish from the last video, we'll probably get to it before everybody else. But the tank below them is the tank that we need to clear out. So I'm gonna grab a net and we're gonna get active in here. I wanted to do this with you guys so we could see what all is still in here. We had a mysterious kill-off where the fish kept getting their stomachs ripped out for some reason. We don't know by what or for what, but these platies actually, I'm thinking we're gonna put into a 10-gallon with the pea puffers, just because I think in the other tank with the crawfish, they might get demolished. And I would like to keep these guys away from potentially dangerous fish. So we're gonna try our best to net these guys out of here. And once I get all the platies and stuff out of here, then I'll show you guys what they look like in that tank, and we'll move on to catching out the gouramis, because the gouramis are a little bit more interesting. They have a bit more of a story to them, but I'm just gonna swoop in here to the best of my abilities, catch out all the I just lost some. But you guys see, this is gonna be a difficult and or boring process. These are the guys we caught from Summerland. They're super, super pretty. And when we are at Summerland, I'll probably end up catching a bunch of Josh's platies and mollies for my own little breeding setups that we got going on over there. Josh has got all the plumbing supplies for it, but we still need to actually get it all set up. So it's coming down in the pipeline these next couple days. He's just a one-man team, just like myself, except I have a Captain K and he doesn't. Loser. But you know the vibes, you know the deal. Barry's over there messing up all these mosquito fish we dropped in. Mosquito fish are just the perfect feeder fish because everything can eat them. But we did some research, and this catfish that we have, we believe is actually called, what was it called, Captain?
Stealth catfish.
Yeah, it's a stealth catfish. That's what the order said it was. We checked with the wholesalers, and that's what they said. So we're just gonna have to take them for their word. You know, if it's a Wells, it's a Wells. I don't think it is. But also there's some loopholes around that, because when they prohibit a species, they tend to prohibit a family of fish. If it's not in that same family, then technically you can keep it. So yeah. I think we're gonna be good either way, because that's a very reputable fish importer, and they wouldn't even get it past customs from Indonesia if it wasn't legal, you know what I mean? I think there's nothing to worry about. We do have some iridescent sharks in here. I'll probably move, because this fish we just bought, guys, is an absolute dumpster, and he's going to be eating anything we put him with. Yeah. He has teeth and all that good stuff, so we got to make sure we get everything in here that he could eat out of here. But I think at this moment, we just have some of these gouramis. Wilson's in here somewhere. I got 2 of them, I believe.
Not Wilson.
Oh, this isn't Wilson. This is one we caught. He's a super white guy. White dude. Yeah, these guys will all do fine in here. Oh, crawfish latching onto his tail. Hey, This is ridiculous. Get out of here, bro. He caught him on the way down. You got to be careful with blue crawfish, guys. They're very, very mean fish, but...
You just smacked a mosquito.
Did you get it on the camera?
No, I heard it.
Yeah, I heard it too. The gourami is just also feasting on mosquito fish. But we have this guy right here, little iridescent shark. I'm actually going to put him with the other iridescent sharks in the Payara right here. This tank's also heated, so he'll do just fine.
It's also a good thing that gourami have mosquito fish, because if not, he'll be worried about what everyone else is doing.
Yeah, the gourami is just being a gourami, honestly. The big giant albino. Got him, and I think the last fish, believe it or not, is Wilson. Of course it is, because Wilson's kind of a genius of a fish.
He's that guy.
He is that guy. So we're gonna grab Wilson, and then we're ready to get this fish in here. And I'm scared of the sail, the little barbs on that fish, that catfish we just got.
Oh, actually,
Oh.
the iridescent shark.
Yeah, wait, where'd he go? There he is. I knew you were in here. But oh, there's a second one. Yeah, we still got some iridescent sharks down in here. Come on, little bubble. These guys are kind of just everywhere in my fish room because I catch them all the time. You know, I just throw them around everywhere. Boop, there we go. But now it is time to get into the nitty-gritty. We have a gourami left in here running around. Oh,
Iridescent shark, back right corner.
yeah, his eyes actually reflected at me. All right, now we're gonna be ready. Oh, he's so fat. He's doing really
I
good.
think we know who ate flags.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think sharks could do that. I mean, maybe. I don't really know. I don't think they would. I think it's probably Wilson, honestly. But Wilson is a legend, so we must keep Wilson alive and happy. Although he's super hard to catch. There we go. Oh, check me out. Come on, Wilson. Play nice. There we go, Wilson. I named him Wilson, obviously, because he's the lone survivor of the house fire. But here's Wilson. You are the going. Boop. He did it himself. Strong, independent man, that one is. And the gourami's still teeing off on all those mosquito fish. It's kind of funny, actually. They kind of go crazy on them.
Here for a good time, not a long time.
That's exactly right. Catfish right here. Let me know in the comments down below. Wells or stealth cat? I couldn't tell you, but either way, we're gonna get them into the tank.
Could be a subspecies of wells.
It could be a subspecies of Wells.
They ban a species.
Yeah, they banned a species, not the family. I think that's the caveat. But this is him right here. I'm scared to touch him because I know he's got venomous spines on his sides. But we're gonna get him added in right now. Boom, stealth cat. We're gonna do a water change on this, of course. The tank's super warm, so he'll be eating a lot. Yeah, I might actually turn the heater off for a little bit and lower it. You know, I'm gonna lower it just in case.
It's actually pretty decent. Put your finger in it.
It's really warm. So right now, guys, I'm playing around with creating discounts on the site. I just launched it. The link is in description if you're interested. But for this specific discount, you put in buy one, get one when you check out. With one of these items, you're going to get a free green Phantom Pleco. Although I might up the ante and make it something crazier. For right now, that's all I'm going to do. But I did set up another discount code that I'll show you guys right now. So that discount code is done, buy one, get one. And it is active. But I also made a 10% off on a minimum purchase of 50 bucks. So if you do that, or you sign up for the email, you will get 10% off using the code 10OFF. On these 4 species. These are some of the most popular ones that, you know, when we were doing it last time around. And you know what? Why don't I actually just add on one for funsies for all you monster fish people? For those of you who like arowanas, let me find an arowana for you guys. These are all the products I have currently available. I will be very proactive on this site, you know, because I'm a one-man army. But if you use this code 10OFF when you sign up for the newsletter and make a minimum purchase of 50 bucks, you will be able to get, so this is who it's all available to: people who haven't purchased, customers who have purchased, abandoned checkouts, email subscribers, customers who have purchased at least once. You can do this 3 times over if you wanted to. It'll be an individual checkout, of course. And you know what? We'll do that. And I'll combine it with the other one. So if you guys want to go crazy, go crazy. But this way, it's another way for you guys to get a little extra sum, you know? And safe. I accidentally goofed on that last part, but yes, it is now free. So if you guys want that, you know what? You could get a free green Phantom. I know those are like a very popular Pleco for the smaller tank peoples. And yeah, we're going to save that. So boom. If you guys have any more ideas that you'd like me to try to work out and do, let me know. I'll throw a bunch of these discounts on here. Some of them you'll be able to combine like these two. Some of them, maybe not. But it just all depends. And he should do just fine. But that is it for today's video, guys. Please like the video, subscribe channel, and turn on post notifications. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.